It is now looking very obvious that 2026 is going to be a very significant year for altcoin holders and for crypto holders in general. If you're checking the yearly gain for most of your favorite altcoin, most of them are down minus 80%, minus 88%, minus 91%. Like they are down between minus 60 to minus 90 something percent. Terra Luna Classic is down minus 70%. The Luna Classic is currently trading around 0.0000397, and this is the 1 hour time frame for Terra Luna Classic. So the obvious lower time frame support failed multiple times, and that's why it's called a lower time frame, low probability, by the way. I told you guys that in the previous video. So we retested one of the lower time frame support as resistance few hours ago, and then got a correction to the downside. Now, since we are expecting a lot of news this week, I think we're expecting CPI on Thursday, and also we are expecting a potential rate hike from the Bank of Japan on Friday. I believe the market is going to tank ahead of these events we just talked about, you get. And rate hike by the Bank of Japan has always been very, very bearish for the entire market. So fingers crossed, if that is happening, if history is repeating herself, then we should expect Terra Luna Classic to lose this lower time frame support once again. Let's go back to the daily time frame, and that is where I prefer the most for longer term analysis. Now, like I told you guys in the previous video, you all should still get ready to bag Terra Luna Classic by the time we tap into the 0.00031 territory and also 0.000028 territory. So these two zones, these two price levels is a zone you can start DCA into Terra Luna Classic to get a juicy return from your buy into Terra Luna Classic, because it is now obvious we are going to retrace the full rally we had ahead of the Dukwon sentencing. I think my worst case scenario for Terra Luna Classic would be this territory and then get a bounce to the upside into Q1 and also early Q2 2026. So Q1, Q2 2026 is the month I'm looking to get an actual bullish rally for Terra Luna Classic. Like this video if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel in case this is your first time. You're welcome. This chart was created by Samuel Benner. Now, it was published in 1875, and this chart you're seeing right here, I've been able to predict some of the major market tops and bottoms. Samuel Benner highlighted the years in which panic have occurred and will occur again, while the years of good time and high prices, time to sell stock and other risk assets, is the B section here. 2026 happens to fall among the B section, which is the years of good time and high prices. This cycle is a completely new cycle, and the 4-year cycle theory is now officially utterly flawed. The entire cryptocurrency market fear and greed index is currently seated at 11%, indicating extreme fear. And if you're paying attention, I think we are at an all-time low. The entire market is currently in a fearful territory at an all-time low. The last time we came down this low was November 22nd, 2025. And what happened when we dipped to that territory? That was when we had this massive crash that led to BTC dropping to as low as $80,000, $79,000 technically. That was when we had that extreme fear. Now BTC just crashed to 85k once again. Remember, I told you guys I was expecting BTC to crash from the $92,000 territory. Ever since we tapped into the 93k territory, it has been a down only phase for BTC since December 11th, 2025. Today is December 16th, 2025, and let's not forget we are expecting CPI come on Thursday, which is December 18th, 2025, and let's not forget that the Bank of Japan is set to hike rate by 25 basis points come December 19, 2025 as well, which I'm still predicting is going to be brutally brutal for the entire cryptocurrency market and also for our altcoin holdings. BTC usually dumps between 22 to 30 something percent And if BTC is having that dump, then altcoins are going to get massacred, are going to bleed hard. So I still think this quarter four which is now, we are currently in the last month of the quarter, December 2025, is going to be the market bottom for this year. And quarter one 2026 is likely to be a bullish quarter one all the way to early quarter two. If you're here to like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, destroy the like button, share this video with your friends and family. Now, I think we are likely to pump into this territory for BTC. By the time we pump into this territory, we should expect a kind of a rejection from there back to this zone before breaking past that territory. You get all the way to the $90,000 level for BTC price. I won't be surprised if we get to $92,000 once again, at least to pump ahead of the CPI we are expecting on Thursday, and also ahead of the Bank of Japan rate cut we are expecting on Friday. This week is packed with solid news, macro events that is going to be very, very volatile for the entire market. The market is already reacting. One of the major reasons I still believe quarter one 2026, between quarter one and early quarter two 2026 is going to be very bullish for altcoins and BTC is this chart. We've talked about this chart countless times. A lot of people thought it was impossible for altcoins to go this low, while BTC was sitting between $74,000 and $90,000 level. A lot of people thought it was impossible that we are going to get the altcoin season. But at the end of the day, the market proved everyone wrong. And now many people are now thinking it's impossible for altcoins to pump back to their previous all-time high, to even make a new all-time high, which the market is still going to prove a lot of people wrong. Like I said earlier, this is a completely new market cycle. And if you're paying attention to the period of quantitative easing and quantitative tightening, and also the Fed balance sheet, you will notice it has always been the liquidity cycle. It has never been the 4-year cycle. The market move has never been based on the 4-year cycle. It has always been the liquidity cycle. The last time the quantitative tightening came to an end, August 1st, 2019, what happened? The market bottomed that month and then began to rally little by little until we exploded when quantitative easing began. Now, the red period you're seeing here is the period of quantitative tightening, which is the period the Fed pulls out liquidity, suck liquidity from the market aggressively. Billions of dollars is being sucked out of the entire market during the phase of the quantitative tightening, which is the period, the red period you're seeing here, while the quantitative easing period, which is the blue period, is the period in which the Fed inject massive liquidity into the market, into the economy. They've started the liquidity injection gradually into the economy, into banks already, and by the time they announce a full-blown quantitative easing, the market is going to go parabolic, seriously. Now, the quantitative tightening for this cycle happened December 1st, 2025, after over three long years of the quantitative tightening period, which is the longest quantitative tightening period the altcoin has ever experienced since their inception. The last quantitative tightening only lasted for less than 2 years and ended August 1st, 2019. Now, this quantitative tightening you're seeing right here started in 2022 and has been active since then. That's why you've seen that altcoins have been underperforming behind BTC. So the usual altcoin season we usually get into the blow-up phase hasn't really happened. And this is one of the confirmation that this cycle is different. It is now obvious that this is a liquidity cycle and not based on the 4-year market cycle theory. So I'm expecting a bounce for the entire altcoin market, a bounce to the upside come quarter one and also early quarter two 2026. The market will start moving gradually until quantitative easing announcement happens. And when that happens, there's going to be a massive inflow of liquidity into the US economy and eventually into the risk asset market like cryptocurrency and altcoins, to be precise. So the stars are aligning, if you ask me. The liquidity is clearly screaming 2026 is going to be a massive bullish quarter. The banner chart is clearly telling us that 2026 is going to be the market top for this current cycle. The blue line you're seeing right here is the Fed balance sheet. The moment you start seeing the Fed balance sheet rise to the upside, the market is going to pump as well. That was the exact stuff that happened when quantitative tightening came to an end August 1st, 2019. And same thing is about to begin very, very, very soon. Sadly, a lot of people are going to be taken unaware. The last time we had an aggressive dump to the downside was in 2017. Same thing happened in 2021. And what happened? Altcoin market exploded. We rallied aggressively. We can begin to expect the BTC dominance to dump aggressively to the downside. The moment that is happening, altcoins are going to go ballistic. So that will be all for now in this video. If you're here to like this video, smash the like button, destroy the like button. As always, my name is Isaac. I still believe BTC is going to go below 80k very, very soon. Fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes as well. And for me to become bullish again on BTC needs to flip the 100k territory, which is a psychological price target. The moment we are flipping the 100k territory into a support, then we can welcome the bulls to the market. But if that's not happening, we have a lot of resistance here around 92k, 94k for BTC, which if we get a bounce from here, we eventually flip the 88k territory, get a bounce from there, we should expect to tap into any of this resistance zone and reject from there once again. Peace out.